Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I've got two like stacks of cards here. Okay, one's taller than the other. We'll start with the shorter stack. I just chose some cards to use. I wanted to tap into the Ladybird postcards here. Okay, just have a look and see what's on the postcard. I know there's no writing on the postcard. Well, there is. Maybe there's numbers. I was going to say it's not a letter, like it's blank. I'm part of the Ladybird generation. Okay, look how many there are. 100. So let's cut these in half. That's a good idea. So we've got a Ladybird Learning to Read book, Numbers, by Megag, M.E.Gag. A bit shaky. That's that side. And then this side we have African Mammals, a Ladybird Animals of the World book. Let's start with this side. Let's give these cards a shuffle. We'll have that card. The Ladybird Book of London. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Okay. A Ladybird Book of London. Interesting. The Ladybird Book of Handwriting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught alive. Houses of Parliament there. And Big Ben. It's like your ship's in. Interesting that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Can we see what the time is on Big Ben? I think that might be 25 past 12. I'm not sure if that's going to focus in enough for you. Okay, let's go to the Psychic Tarot. Well, they're looking from the side of the London Eye, where the dungeons are actually, the London dungeons. They're on that side looking at Ben from that angle. The Shrek experience is there as well. Let's have a look at the Psychic Tarot. Memories of Love. I'm taken really to like a real Mary Poppins story now. Like Mary and Bert. It's a jolly holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so light. When the day is grey and ordinary, Mary makes the sun shine bright. Oh, happiness is blooming all around her. The daffodils are smiling at the sun. Okay, we've got the Power card here, which is the Strength. I say the Strength of the masculine, but seeing as the next set of card, felt like the word sex wanted to come through. It's like some sexy time in London. But it's like your boat's sailed. We've got the animals here. And it is the masculine and feminine here, and here's the masculine. And I do feel this could be the masculine side, because over here I have the Divine Feminine's Oracle. Oh, interesting enough, by Megan Watterson. And that was the writer of the Numbers book. Well, M.E. Gag. Right, let's get back to this reading here. Although I'm really drawn to the Divine Feminine now because I can see the red. I can see the red of the Divine Feminine's box, and then the handwriting card. So I feel like something about sending a postcard from London. But the trip didn't happen. It was like this masculine's remembering love, maybe plans that you had, maybe a visit to the capital. So we got the Power card here, but I felt the energy of the Divine Masculine being in this. I felt it was more of a, I can't even say a puppy dog because it's a cat, but remembering. It was like, okay, he has his wilder side, but then he has his tamer side. So maybe when life was wild and he was more tame. That's all I'm going to pull from that. It's interesting. Let's go to messages from your angels. Okay, your message from your angels is... Isabella, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So this could be something that this masculine's wishing to do. It feels like it's a wish that didn't come true. It can come true now. He's remembering love. He's remembering. Do you remember when we fell in love? We were young and innocent then. Okay. Isabella, yes, the timing for this new venture is right. The timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectation. So this is like something that was manifested in the ethers, and now it can become your reality. The timing's right for it. I feel like the time wasn't right before. Let's read the message from Isabella. In answer to your question, yes, this situation is everything that you hoped it would be. It is still a good idea to keep your eyes open and pray for angelic assistance along the way. Even ideal situations require adjustments as you move forward. However, we angels foresee smooth sailing with this decision. I did say the boat's in. The opportunity is even more favourable because of the timing. Several pieces of the puzzle have now fallen into place. You have also learned some invaluable lessons that have prepared you. Your patience has paid off, and now it is time for you to reap the rewards. Take bold steps while listening to the wise guidance of your heart as you move forward fearlessly. So I feel that this was a trip that didn't manifest back then, but the timing's right now, because you've got the lioness here with the lion coming together. It's time. Big Ben says so. I was taken to like interest in my daughter. You working tomorrow? She's just messaged me. Why? You have plans? Let me just get rid of that. I'll go back to it. Ben, I don't know the words. Ben, the two of us need look no more. We both know what we are looking for. Wasn't that song about, like, a rat? Taken to the plague now, the Black Death. Okay. Let's have a look at daily guidance from your angels. Let's take one day at a time. Energy work. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. I feel it's time. It's actually time for the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine to, I feel, have some sexy time, to be able to get up close and personal. This energy, ding dong. This energy is electrifying when this occurs between the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. But I feel like, especially the Divine Masculine, he's hungry for this. I imagine the Divine Feminine is hungry for this as well. So let's have a look at energy work. You received this card because the angels say you would benefit from energy work, such as Reiki or Qigong. You can find a qualified practitioner by contacting your local metaphysical or holistic health centre. The angels suggest that you initiate a session where you'd receive an energy healing treatment. The masculine knows that being in your presence, Divine Feminine, is just what the doctor ordered. Okay. This card can also signify the angel's message that your life purpose involves giving energy healing to others. If you have training in this respect, or you've been guided to seek such training, this card is a sign that you would excel in this energy. The additional meanings for this card: clear the energy in your home or other environments. You're very sensitive to energy, so regularly clear yourself of any energy you may have absorbed. Shield yourself by visualizing yourself surrounded by protective white and purple light, and take courses on energy healing work. Okay, that's that side done. Well, I felt like the energy of working on somebody, that's that side done. Is that the Divine Masculine's energy done? Let's go over to this other side. So we have African mammals, animals of the world book. Are you hungry for some loving? Sexual healing. That's what it is. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's make love tonight. Let's look at the angel prayers. 'Cause you do it right. Baby, darling. we'll have a look at the angel prayers. Let's see what prayer there is for us. Well, synchronicity. It's a yin-yang. Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. Sounds like someone just slammed on their brakes. See the pussycat there? Synchronicity. There is a reason for some of the experiences you've been going through recently. There are no coincidences in life. Everything is perfectly timed by God and the universe. So trust that your angels are sending you divine guidance through the information and people coming into your life at this time. There is positive guidance here for you. Let's just laugh. So trust that your angels are sending you divine guidance through the information and people coming into your life at this time. There is positive guidance here for you. Trust the process and the path that is being shown to you, as it will take you forwards one step at a time until you're where you need to be. And I felt the energy of just taking one day at a time. The angels of synchronicity are here to guide you and will remind you of their presence at the perfect time. The expanded meaning: there is no such thing as chance. All is guided. If you come across an opportunity that is perfectly timed for you, know that this is the work of angels. There are no coincidences, only God incidences. God and his angels send in signs and messages through people and situations that seem perfect for what's happening in your life now. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to begin or even end a project, know that there are synchronistic events occurring right now to show you the truth of the situation. Okay. Yin Yang. London. I don't know how that card just flipped, but it did. Let's look at your guidance from the archangels. Chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Speaks about alignment. When I said about sexual healing, okay, becoming aligned, feeling one, feeling centered. When you're together, it's the yin yang. Look, it just slots in perfectly. So chakra clearing. That's a brilliant idea. Metatron uses sacred geometry shapes to clear and align the chakra energy centers in our bodies. Mentally ask Metatron to open your chakras, and here gently send his Metatron cube, the shape pictured in the card illustrated, through the crown chakra at the top of your head. The cube rotates downwards, cleaning psychic toxins from your body and chakras. And when your chakras are clear, you'll feel more energized and have increased intuition. Working with Archangel Metatron, Metatron's aura is beautiful violet and sea foam green stripes. The crystal aligned with Metatron's energy is watermelon tourmaline. Okay. The Divine Feminine Oracle cards. Let's go now. Cup of tea in London. Afternoon tea at the palace. Running out of space now. The Divine Feminine Oracle deck. Let's see what card wants to come out with regards to the Divine Feminine. Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother. Let's find out where she is in the book. No rush, Lucy. No rush. 92. I'm going to read why your soul selected her card. Sarada Devi loved all her disciples unconditionally and equally. In her teaching, she emphasized that there is no such thing as a stranger. She encouraged her devotees to understand that everyone we meet is actually a part of us and is connected to us, and that if we want to experience true peace, we need to own the fault and judgment that we project onto others. We need to see our own faults and forgive them with love. Sarada Devi whispers gently to us, "No one is a stranger, my child. This whole world is your own. So if something keeps showing up in the people we meet and in the relationships we are cultivating, Sarada asks us to meet them from within us, meaning the aspects of this other person that might be causing us pain or frustration or just plain aversion. These same aspects exist within us." It's like the yin yang, looking at a reflection of yourself, the dark and the light side. Unless we are willing to really meet with these aspects within us, and this is what this reading is about. It's about a meet-up between the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. being able to face your shadow, being able to face your light, your reflection. So unless we are willing to really meet with these aspects within us, the universe will keep presenting them to us in our relationships. And it's not to piss us off, it's to free us. It's out of a deep love for us to fully heal. The goal here is for us to love ourselves fiercely from within, without judgment or shame from where we are in the moment. The goal is to let us mother ourselves with unconditional love. That's the only love that will quiet those harsh, critical voices within us, so we can stop wasting our time mirrored in judgment of others or ourselves, and get on with being the perfectly imperfect light that we are. Oh, I got really congested then, right at the back of my throat. Soul voice meditation. What am I currently judging or criticising about myself? And the intention, unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. Well, let's have a look and see where the pair of you are on the enchanted map, and then we shall end with a Rumi message. Wide open. It's a beautiful energy between the divine feminine and the divine masculine, how they just can open up to each other when in each other's presence. Okay, 42. You are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The wide open card is a signal that you're I was just about to say that you're about to, but it says that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Okay. The wide open card is a signal that, I was going to say, you're about to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time, so speak up and speak out. This card is a sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. Let's finish with a Rumi message. Okay. I can hear an alarm going off in the other room as I said that. Can you hear it? Rumi Oracle. Let's end with this message, guys. Okay, then. There's the card. It's in reverse. Card number 6. 1. Just the dark and the light here, isn't it? Becoming one. Is that the masculine there? Needs to allow himself to be drenched in this light. Card number 6. I have abolished duality from myself. It's a good card, isn't it? I have seen the two worlds as one. One I seek, one I know, one I see, and one I call. Rumi. You look for me, and what do you see? You. Am I playing games with you? Holding up a mirror for you to behold God? Yes, these are games of love and truth. Look for me and find yourself, for I am you, and you are me, and together we are one, playing hide and seek in love's great playground. Like molten gold poured from the furnace of divine love, so like molten gold poured from the furnace of divine love into a one-of-a-kind mould, you are created uniquely and of divine essence. You are both the lover and the beloved. There is no aspect of your life separate from your spiritual journey, and there is no aspect of you that is not of divine origin. So then, why the frowning? The fear or the questioning? Let me share a sublime secret with you. Let me whisper it into your heart now. There is nothing to fear. All is unfolding according to the divine genius, and there is a sweet shift in store for you. No matter how dire circumstances may appear to be, or despairing you may feel, there is still an avenue through which fulfillment and resolution will be granted. This will happen. That is because the divine seeks wholeness of the one. That means anything and every part of existence, and that includes you and all aspects of your being and life, is claimed by the divine. Your return to the divine is demanded. Every part of you, every life circumstance. The divine keeps rigorous, flawless accounts. Therefore, nothing shall be left unaccounted for, not even that which seems to be outside divine attention and grace at this moment. You must remember that you are a living heart, the dweller at the centre between heaven and earth, star and soil, light and dark. If you cannot summon the joy to rise up and meet the great beloved, let me repeat that because it's the divine beloved. If you cannot summon the joy to rise up and meet the divine beloved, fear not. That cunning lover lies deep within the depths, waiting to gather you into sacred embrace as you descend into darkness. Either through flying or falling, you shall be caught and tangled up in divine embrace. So fear not. Cast aside worry and concern. Know that you are thoroughly itemized on the divine ledger, and not one moment of your struggle or suffering shall miss the hawk-like gaze of the ever-attentive and heavenly beloved. This oracle comes to you with particular guidance. There is a friction or conflict within you or your life right now, a sense perhaps of being pulled in more than one direction and confusion because of this. You are questioning which path to take, this way or that. What if you choose this path and it turns out the other would have been better? But how can you know now what choice, if any, is most needed in your life? So many questions, your mind is scurrying. There is no other word for it. Backwards and forwards it goes, to and fro, trying to settle upon the truth. I love you too much to allow this to continue unchecked. Surrender it, give it up. The truth you seek is this: you shall be. You shall manifest your destiny, just as the acorn grows into the oak tree. You cannot be other than what you are, and as you accept this, life responds. It breathes and relaxes around you, so what you need can come to you more easily. It finds you, drawn to the need in you that is natural and inviting, and not a cause for anxiety or distress. The need leads to satiety. What is desired and what fulfills that desire is one. They are lovers that come to each other naturally even through darkness and confusion, drawn to each other, following the natural course of the universe to become one. Do not fret and fear, my beloved. Do not hold back from that which feels incomplete, out of anxiety or distress. It is just a lover that will soon be joined by the beloved. You are recognizing the moment before this occurs, so fret not, and instead let that inner lover loose. Allow her to shake out her hair, put on her most sensuous perfume, and laugh as she dances barefoot in fields of lush grass and fragrant flowers. Let her tempt her beloved to come close because she can be seen. She can be heard. Her movement sends her scent through the air. She entices the yearning beloved to her, and soon enough they meet, and it becomes possible for yet again two to become one, and then there will be wild peace and ecstatic contentment within you. If there is any part of you struggling to surrender the conflict between old and new, between what has been and what needs to be, between passion and duty, creativity and rationality, between this role or identity, then know this, even the conflict serves. Don't choose either one and believe it is the answer. Sometimes the sacrifice is not one or the other, but the idea that it can only be one or the other. At another level, a level of divine resolution, there is beyond the apparent polarity and conflict a third way. Let me just repeat that. At another level, a level of divine resolution, there is beyond the apparent polarity and conflict a third way. The rising up to where there is only one perfection taking place constantly. Open your heart, you'll find the bridge to understanding and trusting in that perfection there, where it has always been and will always be. Don't worry, all is happening exactly as it should. This oracle brings you particular guidance. There is a resolution and a perfect coming together of elements in your life, but there is a resolution and a perfect coming together of elements in your life that might have seemed desperate or in conflict. Something you have been trying to integrate is so very nearly ready to click into place. Perform the sacred honouring ritual and stay with your process. The coherence, the integration, the balance and coming together you seek is on your horizon, approaching you swiftly now. The sacred honouring ritual. Place your hands at your heart and say aloud, Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, I gaze into my heart and you are there. I gaze into your heart and see my own face. We are one. This oneness is contagious. May it swiftly affect every aspect of my inner world so that my outer existence aligns gently with perfect harmony with the great divine beloved. You and I are one with the perfection of divinity unfolding now and always, through grace and my own free will, so be it. When you are ready, place your hands in prayer position and bow your head in reverence and recognition to the one divine plan unfolding. Say, I surrender into the one truth of divine perfection that includes my own divine destiny now. Through mercy and grace, so be it. And when you are ready, simply close your eyes and bow your head again, and then you have completed your ritual. And I have completed this reading. And what's a beautiful reading about this beautiful coming together that's occurring. Guys, I will catch up with you soon. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.